As many of you know, the next Avengers film, Avengers: Age of Ultron, opens in AMC theaters everywhere on May 1st, 2015. Recently, Avengers director Joss Whedon was asked about his general lack of fear in killing off key characters in his films and TV shows, and if we could see any major Avengers players die off in the upcoming film. Whedon responded with the following. Maybe, but I'd have to have a really good reason, a really great sequence for Marvel executives to go, we'll cut off a potential franchise. That's fine. They know, as any good studio does, that without some stakes, some real danger, how involved can we get? John, do you think we'll see any key characters die off in the next Avengers film? And if so, who do you think it will be?
Yeah, I do. I do. And first of all, let me mention something about what Joss Whedon said. The reason I love it when movies or TV shows will kill off a character suddenly, like it broke my heart. Like I'm a big fan of Sons of Anarchy, right? And last season, they killed off my favorite character in the show. They killed off Hope. So, spoiler alert. Anyway, and it broke my heart. But one of the great things about that is that, you know, when the characters on screen are in trouble, they might die. Mm-hmm. You never really know what will happen. And one of the things I've always liked about Joss Whedon is you go back, like whether you watch Serenity or Buffy, like kill characters. Mm-hmm. But he's right. It makes us more immersed in it because we know the danger to the characters are real. When we're watching a James Bond film and he looks like he could die, we know James Bond is not going to die. But when you're watching things like this now, so I do believe that an Avenger is going to die. Now, I've already said I think they're going to kill off Loki. And I hate the notion of that, and I hate even saying that. But I do think it's what they're going to do. Hopefully I'm wrong. Big fingers crossed that I'm wrong. But I do think they might kill off one of the characters. And if I had to guess who they were going to kill off, I would go ahead and guess Hawkeye. I would guess that they may kill off Hawkeye for a couple of reasons. One, in front of the camera, he's one of the non-superpowered Avengers. So the stakes are a little bit lower. I'm not talking about the comic book world. I'm just talking about the movie now, okay? I'm not talking about the comic book world. The Hawkeye character in the movie universe isn't as caught on with the fans as, say, Black Widow is, or Iron Man is, or Captain America is. So I think that makes him a prime candidate. Plus, Jeremy Renner is also one of the busiest actors out of any of the Avengers cast. All those things put together is why I think I won't be surprised. Instead of saying I think it's going to happen, let me say I won't be surprised if they kill somebody off, and I really won't be surprised if that someone is Hawkeye. But I'm not predicting it. I'm just saying I won't be surprised. Shnepp, how do you see it?
Well, when the Marvel executives will cut off a potential franchise, that's fine. If they were going to cut one off, maybe it would be the one that's costing them $100 million per episode, Tony Stark. I think they're going to kill Iron Man in episode 2, and that would be my guess. If they were going to kill anyone, it would be Tony Stark. I don't like after they killed Coulson and now he's back in an Avengers Shield series. I'm not really too concerned with them killing anybody because they could just pop up in the next episode. I'm an android or whatever, you know. This is level 6. You've just reached level 7. I'm not dead. You know, that kind of thing. So I think if they were going to kill anyone and Joss Whedon was going to kill any of the main characters, it would be Iron Man. He'd be replaced by Rhodey. And I don't think that's going to happen, though. But that would be my guess. If they were going to... Hawkeye is a great character, and, you know, the comic book series by Matt Fraction and David Aja is incredible if you haven't seen it. They should just use that and make an adaptation. It's like when Hawkeye's not in the Avengers, that's a movie right there, and Jeremy Renner would be great in that version of Hawkeye. They should do that.
Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I think you're crazy. If you think they're going to kill off Iron Man. The Tony Stark Iron Man is their most single profitable character. They are not going to roll the dice. Say, I wonder how everybody's going to react if we just kill off Tony Stark and say, Rhodey. I mean, it would be gutsy. I would admire it if they did it because I would be gutsy. I just can't see them doing that. Chris Lee, you get really attached to a lot of these characters. Do you think any of them could get killed off? Which one could you live with the most for them to kill off?
I couldn't live with any of them, and I don't think we're going to see anyone die in this one. I think maybe the third Avengers will see someone die, but I think this one, people are still getting attached. People are still learning. People that didn't know Avengers before these movies are now starting to go and read the comic books and do all these things. So I feel like maybe in the third one, but not in the second.
All right.
Hey, I'm going to change my opinion and go with Chris Lee. Kill Iron Man in the third Avengers.
Yeah. Yeah.